It's great that we got the blue crystal and all, but where do we go from here?
Perhaps we should return to Crescent Isle and study the book on ship polarity in order to modify the Delphinus.
Go home? But that's to the west of here. How are we supposed to get back?
Maybe we can try to go east from here.
Wait a second. We'll just be getting further away from Crescent Isle.
Didn't Baleza say that she came here by going west from Ishitaka? If that is true, then if we go east from here, we should be able to reach Ishitaka.
What? So you mean that the east and west of the world are connected?
I seem to recall hearing legends about the world being round. According to the geological studies of Alua, the world is a sphere. That means that the east is connected to the west, and the north is connected to the south. Of course, no one has ever proven this, and those that believe this to be true are branded as heretics.
That's interesting. Well, it looks like we're going to have to see if Baleza was telling the truth or not. We came to Yafutoma from Crescent Isle by heading east. We'll continue on sailing to the east. And if we reach Crescent Isle, we will prove that the world is round.
Wow! You mean we're actually going to try to sail around the world?
All right, everyone. Prepare for departure. We're going east. Destination, Crescent Isle.
Even though I don't know you, I can sense courage welling deep inside you. Perhaps you might be worthy of my attention. I am known as Ryu-Kan. I was once a well-known swordsmith. Now, I am but a lonely hermit.
I'm Vyce. One as old and wise as yourself would probably know this, but these blades that I use are called cutlasses. Old one, would you like to accompany us? Lend us your strength and your skill.
Well, what's this? I feel a great sense of courage from deep within your spirit. You are truly a brave soul. Perhaps you are the person I have been waiting for all these years in solitude. Very well. I will travel with you, young one. And I will forge you a blade unlike any known in this world.
Oh, Mr. Vyse. I'm finished with my job as a factory technician. I'm ready to join the crew of the Delphinus like we agreed.
All right, Hans. It'll be great to have you aboard.
Thank you, sir. I won't let you down, Captain Vyse.
Thank you, Vyse. Piccolo says thank you too.
His name's Piccolo, huh? Cute name. Tell him that I'll bring even more moonfish next time, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Maria can actually talk to that bird?
Sure seems like it. I don't know for sure though, but either way, it looks like they understand each other on some level. Now that I think about it, even her older sister.
Doc?
I'm sorry. I was lost in thought.
Doc, please, tell me about Ramirez. When you first knew him, I must know. I need to know what happened to him. What changed him so?
Sounds like you got some pretty personal reasons for wanting to know. Very well. I told you about how Ramirez and I met, right? Well, soon after that, we were sent to Ikataka, just after Valua had begun to occupy the area. What's wrong, Ramirez? Ever since we got to Ikataka, you look troubled. Don't be afraid to speak your mind.
Well, if I may speak freely, I feel that Valua is wrong in its ways. in the way that it treats the Exitakans.
Hey, wait a minute there, Ramirez.
Putting the people into slavery, forcing them to mine for moonstones, and all for Valua's profit? It's horrible.
Ramirez?
Ramirez, you are absolutely right. I, as a father of two, feel the same way. I feel a sadness deep in my heart for the plight of the people of Ixataka. How's this then? I will personally express these grievances to the Empress herself. Let me deal with it, Ramirez.
Thank you, my lord.
One day, we ran into Admiral Gaushin in Ixataka. Back then, Lord Gaushin was still just another admiral in the Armada. But stories of his military prowess were spreading rapidly. Actually, the reason why Valua has so easily conquered Ixataka and occupied it was due to the great military feats of Lord Gaushin. Of course, Ramirez went straight to Gaushin, being the root of all evils in Ixataka.
Lord Gaushin! How can you treat the Exitakans like this? It's despicable!
Ramirez! You can't talk like that to an admiral!
Stay out of this, Doc! This has nothing to do with you! And no matter what happens, I know Admiral Mendoza will stand up for me.
Admiral Mendoza? Fool.
What did you say? How dare you speak ill of Admiral Mendoza? I will not stand here and let you tarnish his honor!
It was not Mendoza that I called a fool. It is you, boy, who follow him so blindly. That is the fool.
What did you say?
People are not to be trusted. Depend on a person too much, and they will betray your trust sooner or later. I only believe in power. Power will never betray you. And that is why I search this land for an even greater power. And if such a power exists, I swear it shall be mine. You will someday understand the meaning of my words. When that day comes, I will be awaiting you.
That was the first time Ramirez and Gaushin had ever met. If I had only stopped Ramirez back then, things may have turned out much differently.
Uncle Doc?
Wait a second, Maria. I'll be right there. Ever since she started talking again, Maria stopped using that bell, and now she calls me by name. And it always makes me feel weak in the knees whenever she calls me Uncle. I'm such a sucker for those pretty little eyes.
Alright, we'll get out of your way. You're probably busy anyway. We'll talk more about Ramirez some other time, okay?
Sure thing. And don't forget to bring more moonfish.
Vyse, today is the day that I take your life.
Hey, now you just wait a second there! You mind telling me why you hate Vyse so much?
I despise all air pirates. That is why I became a hunter of you despicable people. It all started 7 years ago, when my family was brutally murdered by air pirates. And that is where I saw you, Vyse, among the air pirate scum that took my family from me.
Huh?
You gotta be mistaken! We're blue rogues! We'd never do something like that!
Silence! Blue, black, you're all the same. You all deserve to die. My only purpose in life since then has been to deliver justice unto the air pirates that destroyed my life. Vyse, it is time for me to have my revenge. How about you? On guard! I will avenge my father.
May righteousness be our shield. Shield of justice.
Build a shield!
Let's try this!
Here goes! In dire need,
We call for
the power
of the ancients!
to battle our foe!
On guard! On guard! Let's try this! On guard! Father, am I doomed to never win? To never avenge your death?
Piastol, tell me. Tell me what happened to you 7 years ago. I want to know. I need to know why you think I killed your family.
Very well. Perhaps it will help jog your memory as well. 7 years ago, I was a young girl of 10 years. My father was a soldier in the Valua Armada. My entire family lived aboard his ship as we sailed the Valuan skies, together. One night, I was awakened by a loud explosion and rumbling. Father? Father! I rushed to the deck and found nothing but a sea of flames. But I could see through the flames that an air pirate ship was fast approaching. The rest of my family was on the bridge of our ship, but the flames were too strong. I couldn't get through to them. My father used to always tell me that in situations like this, to save myself first. I was so worried about my father and my baby sister. But instead, I rushed to the room where we kept the lifeboats. That is where I ran into an air pirate. A red-haired air pirate girl.
Wait a second. That was you?
Yes, it was I. And for whatever reason, even though you were invading our ship, I found you unarmed. I reacted as the soldier my father had raised me to be. Without a second thought, I drew my knife. I threw it with the intention to kill. But my knife missed its mark. It's because you, Vyce, jumped in the way to protect her. And my knife struck your cheek. Yes, that scar on your cheek is from the knife that I threw. And while you were both still disoriented, I made away on a lifeboat and left you to burn on the ship that you destroyed. I later learned that the flagship Aguila did not sink, and that they found my father's corpse. The doctors say that it was not the fire that had killed him, but a sword wound. I also heard that my sister was alive, but I have no idea where she is now. That is when I swore that I would have vengeance on the air pirates that destroyed my life. That is when I became a hunter of air pirates. Now do you understand, Vyce? Now do you understand why I hate you so?
Piastol, I hate to tell you this, but you've got a few things mixed up. We weren't the ones that attacked you. We just happened to be in the area when we saw your ship was in trouble. We boarded your ship to try and help.
How dare you! You think your lies will fool me?
I remember that incident too. I remember everything that happened. When we were getting prepared, I just thought it was a rescue mission. I was careless and didn't think I would need my weapons. And because of me, because of my stupidity, Vyce got hurt. All because of my carelessness.
Aika.
Piastol, you've got to believe me. We weren't the ones that attacked your ship. I would never lie about that day. Not after what happened to Vyce. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if I did.
Is that all you have to say?
Piastol.
Vyce, I will come for you one last time. And then I will put everything on the line. I will put an end to this cat and mouse game.
Understood. Just call me at the Sailor's Guild, like always.
Vyce, it's you! You actually made it through the Dark Rift?
Yep, and I saw everything that was beyond it, too.
You really know how to rub it in, don't you? You know how much I wanted to see what was on the other side.
Don, it's still not too late. Why don't you come with us? We can sail together.
Well, there isn't much I can do other than sail. And I sure haven't done that in a while either. But if it's a sailor you want, it's a sailor you'll get. Let's go, Captain.
I heard you guys made it through the Dark Rift. I knew you'd be able to do it. I have confidence in your abilities, so I have a favor to ask of you. I would like you to listen to my story first. Many years ago, I eloped and came here with a sailor that I had fallen in love with. But he found another woman and ran off with her. I can't believe how foolish I was to trust him. But I've accepted my fate. It's not myself that I'm worried about. It's my mother. I left her behind in Maramba. If you ever have a chance to stop by Maramba, could you visit the Kabal Skewer shop? I want her to forgive her foolish daughter. And I want her to know that not a day has passed that I haven't thought of her.
welcome. You! I've seen your face in my dreams. It was a dream in which someone holding a Suiran blade beckons me into the sky.
A Soiran blade? I've got one right here.
What? Then perhaps it was you who came to me in my dreams. It appears that Red Moon has decided my fate. I cannot go against the will of the moon. I am henceforth at your service. I am Khalifa, seer of the Red Moon. I am the most renowned fortune teller in all of Nasr. There is no future that I cannot see.
I remember you. You were that sailor that came in here a little while ago. What is your wish? What? My daughter? She's still alive? Well, good for her. Not that it means anything to me anymore. She does not expect me to forgive her and take it back now, does she? She's a stupid girl. She is my daughter no more. Leave my shop.
What? You went to Maramba and spoke with my mother? What did she say? I see. I guess you can't expect her to forgive such a selfish daughter so easily. But I was telling the truth when I said that I've never stopped thinking about her. And my mother isn't young anymore. I worry about her health. What can I do?
That lady seemed real hard-headed, though. I wonder if there really is anything that we can do.
Perhaps if we can somehow prove to your mother that you haven't stopped thinking about her all these years.
Prove to her? Now, if only there was something we could show her. Something to prove it.
I know a way! There's one thing I can show her to prove it! Kabal skewers! When I was little, my mother would try and teach me her special Kabal skewer recipe.
Yeah, and if you can make a Kabal skewer using her recipe, it'll show your mom that you haven't forgotten what she taught you.
Would you mind waiting for a little bit? I'm going to make some Kabal skewers. It's done. If you can get my mother to eat this, I'm sure she'll understand how I feel.
You are persistent, I'll give you that. What is it this time? What? You wish me to taste something? But it's a Kabal skewer! What? You're telling me that good-for-nothing girl who ran away from home made this Kabal skewer? You expect me to believe that? Ha! Well, let's at least see what it tastes like. No, it's nothing like the Kabal skewer I make. The person who made this can't be my daughter. I taught her better than this. It has an odd smell, the seasonings are bland, and worst of all, the meat is just not of the same quality.
You brought the Kabal skewer to my mother in Maramba? What did she say? Huh? She said that the Kabal skewer that I made didn't taste the same as hers?
She said that it smelled funny. It wasn't spiced correctly, and the quality of the meat you used was different.
She noticed, huh? There's no way I can duplicate my mother's Kabal skewers with the ingredients in this town. I remember exactly how to cook it, but I don't have the same ingredients and spices. What should I do?
Tell us what you need. We'll bring it to you.
Really? That would be a great help. Here's what I need. I'll need gentum for the scent, kale for seasoning, and Kabal meat. Would you bring these 3 ingredients to me? If I have these, I know I will be able to make my mother's special Kabal skewer.
Gentum, kale, and Kabal? Leave it to us!
What was that? Jetum, kale, and cable, you say? I see. It appears that you're searching for exquisite ingredients. Fortunately, we use cable here in my restaurant. I will be very glad to give you some. It's always best to marinate it for a day or two before cooking it. That's when it tastes best. Good Kabal is very hard to come by. Well then, about those other 2 ingredients. Jetum can easily be found in Maramba. It's easily recognizable for its scent. Perhaps you should go to the very center of the trade itself, Nasrad. I'm sure you'll be able to find something there. And what else were you looking for? Ah, yes, kale! The spice of dreams, as it's sometimes called. Not only does it cover the stench of old meat, it adds such a wonderfully indescribable taste to it as well. But alas, I've heard rumors that kale trees have not been seen for quite some time, and are thought to no longer exist. In the eastern world, there's an island where they say spice trees grow. Maybe you should start your search there.
Vyse the Dashing, it's you! Welcome, welcome. Please, you must buy something from my shop before you leave. What do you wish? Gentum? Of course I have some. It is 500 gold per pouch. Do you wish to purchase a bag?
500 gold? I'll buy it. I needed to help somebody out.
Wow, there are so many herbs and spices growing here. I've never seen so many in one place before.
It's amazing. This place truly is a treasure island.
But we really shouldn't disturb the island too much.
Yeah, I suppose that if we took too many of the seeds and stuff, the trees wouldn't be able to grow back. But I'm sure it'd be okay to take just a little bit. Right, Vyce?
I swear, Aika, you and your just a little bit. All right. We'll take something with us.
What? You found all 3 ingredients?
Yep. Here you go. Some gentum, kale, and cable.
Yes! This is it! With these ingredients, I'll be able to make my mother's special Kabal Skewer. Just wait here. I'll make some Kabal Skewers. Thanks for waiting. Would you please bring this to my mother in Maramba now?
You're back? I said you were persistent, but this is ridiculous. What? You wish me to taste another Kabal Skewer? All right. I give in. Let me taste it. I can't believe it. This tastes exactly like my Kabal Skewer.
Your daughter says she never once forgot about the time she spent with you, and she hasn't forgotten anything you've ever taught her. And the proof is in that Kabal Skewer. She tried so hard to make it just like yours. Please. She's begging for your forgiveness.
Tell her that it'll taste even better if she leaves it on the fire for another 30 seconds.
Huh? What do you mean by that? Are you forgiving her?
Yes, you've won me over. I didn't think I could ever forgive her. But perhaps I was wrong. Perhaps I was at fault as well.
Did you bring the Kabal Skewer to my mother in Maramba like I asked? What did she say?
She said it was almost perfect. Well, actually, she said you could probably cook it for about a minute longer, but the taste was perfect.
Really? I'm so happy. I'm sure my mother has forgiven me now. I can't thank you people enough. Please, take this. It's a token of my gratitude. If you're ever in the area, please don't hesitate to come and visit me.
Vyse! Crescent Isle is straight ahead.
Yep, that's Crescent Isle, all right. But it looks different.
If we reach Crescent Isle by flying east from Yafutoma, that means...
We sailed around the world! Hey, Vyse, how does it feel to have sailed around the world with your own ship?
I want to see more. I don't think I'll be happy until I see the whole world. I know there's more out there.
To think that we just made it home, and Vyse is already talking about sailing some more. How typical of him. It looks like there are some new buildings that weren't there before.
Izmael probably built them while we were gone with the money we gave him. I wonder what Crescent Isle looks like now. Hurry up and land, Vyse!
All right. I can't wait to check it out.
Welcome home. Well, how do you like what we've done with the place?
I have to say that I'm really impressed with your work.
Bam! What did you expect from the greatest builder that ever lived? You keep the gold coming in, I'll keep adding on.
I've been busy too. I made new armor plating for the Delphinus' hull. It's super sturdy. After I add it onto your ship, you'll be able to fly through those pesky stone reefs without a hitch.
Thank you both for everything you've done for us. I would like you both to join my crew on board the Delphinus. That reminds me, I got this while you were in Yafutoma. Can you do anything with it?
Well, shiver me timbers. I've never seen this type of technology before in my life. With this type of engine, you'll be able to fly higher than the clouds and lower than you've ever imagined. I'll get started on this baby in a jiffy.
Vyse, we should figure out what we're going to do next.
I knew someone would say that. That's why I built a meeting room into the wall of the cliff. You can do all your planning from there.
You built us a meeting room? Wow! You're great, Izmael. Let's go check it out.
Nice to meet you. You're Captain Vyse, right? Captain Clara has ordered me to come aboard the Delphinus and train with your crew, so I can be a better gunner. Oh, and my friends Lily and Nora are coming with me. I hope you don't mind. We're a team. We'll take care of your cannons. We're gonna knock those Valuans out of the sky.
Sure. And your name is...
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I mean, I didn't forget my name, I just forgot to tell you. I wouldn't forget my name. That would be silly. I'm Belle. I don't have much experience with cannons, but I'll try my best.
Well, you seem enthusiastic enough. I'll give you a chance, and we'll see how you do.
Yes, sir. I will do my best, sir.
These are filled with as many moonstones as we could find. The Delphinus is a big ship and requires a lot of fuel to keep her running. It's a picture of Pirate Isle. Dad said he set up his base when he was 19. Looks like I beat him. Alright, who's the one who left the open bottle of Loca just sitting here? Someone left some paint cans here. Come to think of it, what exactly were they painting anyway? It really feels good to fire the main cannons of the Delphinus. There's just so much power behind them. There are some tools and... Alright, who left their dirty towel here? It's pretty disgusting. It's important to maintain the cannons so they work well when it really counts. I probably should leave this thing alone. Brabham has a fit if anyone besides him touches the crane switch. Here's everyone's cups. Ugh. I see that Brabham has put his denture container next to the cups too. After voyages, Fina makes us tea here. It tastes pretty good too. Who had the cleaning shift yesterday? There's still water in this bucket. It's a globe. Even though we sailed all the way around the world, it's still a little hard to believe that the world really is round. Hey, there are models of a bunch of different ships. I want one in my room too. These are our food and supplies. We buy some of it and steal the rest. This is Nasser pottery. It's probably from her shop back in Nazrad. Is this cloth from Yafutoma? I swear, all Osmond ever does is show off her stuff. She never actually sells it. It's a blade used by Yafutoman swordsmen. It's got an intricate design edged into the handguard. It's the same kind of sword that the Yafutoman soldiers were using. Yafutoman swords have such interesting shapes. Whenever I see cement, I feel like putting footprints in it. I better not, though. Izmael probably wouldn't like it very much. It's filled with cement mix. Man, it's too heavy. I can't even move it an inch. Did Izmael carry this by himself? It looks like Izmael's in the middle of planting the wood. I probably shouldn't touch anything. I might mess it up. Ow! Man, that's hot! What's in this barrel? Ugh, it's tar! That's just great. I got some on my clothes. Gonzalez, I found the treasure that you were looking for. But, to be honest, it wasn't what either of us was expecting. Enrique's got a picture of Moegi on his desk. What's this? Aika's got a picture of me on her desk. That's kind of embarrassing. Why does Fina have a picture of me on her desk? It's a little embarrassing. This must be the crew's sleeping area. Once in a while, you can hear someone fall out of their hammock at night. I love the smell of roasting sausages by the fireplace. It's a book filled with random-looking lines and badly written letters. I guess Marco's been trying hard to learn how to write. Good for him. It's sort of refreshing to see our flag flapping in the wind like that. It's still hard for me to believe that Izmael turned this deserted island into a base.
Vyse, Aika, Enrique, thank you for everything you've done. So far, we've managed to get 3 of the moon crystals. I never would have made it this far on my own. Thank you so much.
Come on, Fina, you don't have to thank us.
Yeah. If it wasn't for you, I don't think we would have ever gotten the chance to sail around the world. We should be thanking you.
Fina, I don't know if you realized it yet, but your mission has helped us all, and we've all grown to be such good friends.
Yes, thank you. I mean, you're welcome. And
Until recently, I lived a sheltered life. I was scared when the elders asked me to search for the crystals, and I was alone. Since then, I've made some great friends, and I get excited when we explore new lands, even the ones with monsters.
Yeah, when you first heard what we did for a living, you seemed really surprised. Almost intimidated.
You're sounding more like an air pirate every day. Before you know it, you'll be dressing like us. And Cupid will be wearing an eye patch. Hey, that reminds me. Do you know where we should go to get the next moon crystal?
Yes, I do. To the far south lies a land that basks in the cold light of the purple moon. It is known as the Land of Ice. The purple moon crystal should be hidden there.
Land of Ice?
The purple moon is the source of power for all ice magic. And because of that, the lands under the moon have become encased in ice.
I've heard stories about that place. Some of the others back home used to tell me about the rumors they'd hear. I heard that the air is so cold that anyone who goes there will be frozen in a matter of seconds. I don't want to have to chisel you out of the ice, Vyce.
Where do you get these stories? First I was going to catch on fire, then people were going to eat us with sticks, now I'm going to freeze. Getting the crystal is not going to be easy, but I think your overactive imagination is getting the best of you.
What do you mean? Alright, fine. When you become a bicycle, don't come crying to me.
I'm sure everything will be alright. I doubt it's that cold, Aika.
Well, according to our Valuan archaeologist, beneath the layers of ice lies the ruins of an ancient city. The ruins have been undisturbed since the old world. Unfortunately, no one has ever been able to break through the ice. All we have been able to do is observe the ruins from the sky.
So we don't really need to go there because it's impossible to get the crystal.
Well, I was thinking. Brabham said that the hull has been reinforced, right? If the hull is strong enough to break through the stone reefs, perhaps it is strong enough to break through the ice.
That might work! We can bust through the ice with the Delphinus!
If the Delphinus can get through the ice, then we can get the crystal.
Yeah! Then it looks like our next destination is to the south, to the Land of Ice. Well, it looks like we've got a long journey ahead of us. I think we should take the rest of the day off and celebrate!
Hey, doesn't that guy kind of remind you a little of somebody? Or rather, doesn't he remind you a lot of somebody? These are probably the people that have been going around Nasrad pretending to be us! Vyce, we gotta do something!
Well, if it isn't Vyce, I never thought I'd actually get to meet the real you. The pleasure is all mine.
Who the heck are you guys?
I know. These are the creeps that have been going around pretending to be us.
My name is Vyze. I used to be a traveling entertainer. My specialty? Impressions. Lately, I discovered that whenever I impersonate you, people just throw their money on the ground and run away screaming. It's really made my life quite simple. I don't do a thing, and I get rich! All thanks to you. It's like taking candy from a baby!
Hey there, big boy. I'm Anita, but I'm sure you'll remember me after today.
Big boy?
Forget that red-headed man girl and come with me. I'll show you the true treasure of this world. Hey, this girl is starting to really get on my nerves.
I'm Faina. If we kill you, we'll become the real Vyse and crew, and nobody will be the wiser. To tell you the truth, you guys are a big thorn in our side. We're going to have to ask you to die.
Which, you see, leaves us with very few alternatives. And I believe that it is fate that we have met you this day. So, in order for us to live our life in luxury, we're going to need to kill you. It's nothing personal, really.
Don't think we're just going to sit here while creeps like you just use our names for your own greed. We'll sell this aboard my ship.
I knew you would say that. The real Vyce would never in his right mind think of endangering the lives of the townsfolk. And while we're out there, we might as well take your ship. That would complete our image like nothing else.
May righteousness be our shield. Shield of justice.
Let's try this.
Gotcha. Moons, bless us.
I dare ya!
Okay.
Let's try this.
Moons, bless us.
Dare ya! That was easy. Hey!
Okay! We give up! Man, you guys really are the real deal. I never imagined you were so strong. No, I'm being serious. Just please, let us live. We promise not to do anything bad anymore. We're really just big fans of yours. You wouldn't kill your fans, right?
Come on, big boy. Just let us go, please.
This is pathetic. I told you we never should have gotten involved in this kind of stuff in the first place.
If you guys promise not to use our names for evil deeds anymore, we'll let you live.
So, what do you guys plan to do from here on?
Well, we won't be making trouble for ourselves, that's for sure. And, well, we are former entertainers. I figure we could just run a Vyce and crew lookalike show. We could probably make a decent living off of that.
I don't know whether you guys really got it together, or if you're just a bunch of flakes.
If you're ever in the neighborhood, please stop by. We'd love to have you as guests on our show.
Fire!
We did it!
What is this thing? Is it an insect or something?
Wow. There are things like this flying around? Now this is why I love sailing. You never know what you'll run into.
It's too thin. We can't hit it from the side.
Okay, we got behind it. This should give us an advantage.
Behind it? Are you sure that thing has a front and a back? They both look the same to me.
Just leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. If I say it's the back, okay? Just fire at it!
Moonstone cannon, fire!
Over there! Yeah!
Fire consume my enemies! Lamp to burst!
Visitor to Galicia, answer my query and open your own path.
What? Did that rock just say something?
Within the purple moonstone lies the power to hold the world still. What is this power? Visitor to Galicia, answer my query and open your own path. The purple chest hides a certain number. What is that number? Visitor to Galicia, answer the last query and open your own path. Purple moonstones affect the abilities of living things. What are the abilities most valued by the people of Galicia?
This looks like it's the last door.
The fog is so thick. I can barely see what's in front of me.
It's so cold. Even the air is freezing.
Well, we can't let that stop us.
Vyse?
Hey, where'd Vyse go?
I'm down here!
Vyse? What happened?
That was close. If we can see the sky through the floor, that means we're at the bottom.
Hey, the fog is starting to lift.
I never imagined that we'd find this.
Wow, there are buildings shaped like icicles hanging from the ceiling.
This is Glacia. In the old world, it was the capital of this region. The people that lived here were powerful mages. Using the powers of the purple moon, they built the city. And because the city was built below the ice, it was unharmed by the rains of destruction. So, Glacia is as it was during the time of the old world.
But wait, what happened to the people that were living here?
I don't know. According to the legends, the people of Glacia just disappeared. Nobody knows where they went or why they left. Maybe they left their city to invade another land, and they perished in the war and in the rains.
I can't imagine an entire culture becoming extinct. Think of all the knowledge that was lost. Everything that these people worked so hard for is going to stay buried forever.
Let's go. We should find the purple moon crystal before we get buried here forever.
Here goes! Over there!
May righteousness be our shield. Shield of justice.
Let's try this! Let's try this!
May righteousness be our shield. Shield of justice!
Let's try this! We did it!
It's so difficult to see.
Someone's there!
Oh!
I don't believe it!
Who's there?
Drachma?
Captain!
What are you kids doing here?
It really is you! I never thought I'd see you again!
Yeah. Well...
It's been a while, Captain. I had a feeling you survived the attack.
But, Captain, what are you doing at the bottom of Glacia?
What?
No, it's not. It is! What's Ragnar doing here?
Follow me.
Is he dead?
No. He's still alive. But he was badly wounded by Ramirez's ships. It is a fatal wound. Ragnar is dying. When Ragnar fled from Ramirez, I got pulled along. If I wasn't attached to him, the little Jack would have been destroyed. This is his... home.
Captain, you mean to tell me that you've been alone? Here? With Ragnar the whole time?
Is that... Vyse, look! That light!
What? Is that the moon crystal?
It must be. Which would mean that this arc whale, Ragnar, is the purple Gigas?
I can't believe that Rachman is the Purple Gigas. The name of the Purple Gigas is Plurgoth. According to the legends, the citizens of the Purple Civilization implanted the purple crystal into a living creature.
Then, that means that Rachman was once a normal arc whale?
Yes. I think after Rachman had been transformed into the Purple Gigas, his master perished, and he has been wandering the skies ever since. So this poor arc whale was also a victim of the war.
But, Captain, why did you stay here all that time? If the little Jack is here with you, why didn't you leave?
I've spent my life searching for Rachman to avenge my crew and my son. I wasted all those years. Rachman saved me from Ramirez. I just thought that I could watch over him in his last moments. It's the least I could do.
Why is he making that noise?
I'm not sure. What's wrong? I'm here for you.
This isn't good.
Look at his eye.
Rachman. I see. It's time for you to go. Time for you to join your friends. Goodbye.
Oh no.
Look, the crystal!
I'm sorry, Captain.
Captain, are you really going to leave us?
Chasing Rachman was my reason for living. And now I've got to start over. When you're as old as me, it's not easy to change your ways. I'm sorry, but I cannot go with you.
Vyce, are you sure we should let him go?
Yeah, we should just let him go. I can't imagine what he's going through right now. Captain, we finally met up again. But I guess this is goodbye.
Boy. You've become quite a sailor. I'm proud of you.
It's a little strange to hear compliments coming from you. Captain, before you go, there's something I wanted to tell you. You said that you and Rachman were both alone. But you're not alone, Captain. We've been with you the whole time. No matter how far apart we become, we'll still be sailing in the same sky. The same sky, the same clouds, the same wind. We'll always be together in one way or another. We'll never forget you.
Captain, take care of yourself.
I wish you all the luck in the world.
Captain, you better visit us on Crescent Isle.
Maybe I will. Someday. Farewell!